Wounded feminine energy in a male, why he falls in love so fast and then fades. You ever notice how some men fall in love really fast, but then they can't stay emotionally present? He texts all day, he opens his soul, he mirrors your death and he swears that you're different, right, girl? And then suddenly, he's tired, he's overwhelmed, he needs space, he's confused. Well, let's talk about why. First of all, he loves fast because he's starving. Wounded feminine energy in a man is emotionally deprived. And it's not because he lacks love, it's because he never learned how to hold it. That means he did not grow up being emotionally witnessed, validated, held safely, or allowed to feel freely. So when he finally meets someone who sees him, it feels like oxygen. Not love, it's relief. I do that again, relief. And relief can feel intense. So he dives right in. He's oversharing, idealizing, attaching quickly, bonding through that vulnerability. But intensity is not intimacy. It is emotional thirst. So why does he burn out? Because he gives too much, too fast, and he doesn't understand pacing. So he's going to confuse chemistry with safety, vulnerability with connection, and closeness with compatibility. And he's going to pour everything in. Trauma, dreams, fears, desires, it all goes in there. His inner child, sprinkle a little bit of unmet needs. But then suddenly he feels exposed, overstimulated, scared, ashamed, and emotionally naked. And his system goes, abort the motherfucking mission. It's not because you did anything wrong. It's because his nervous system cannot sustain intimacy. So what's the real wound here? Wounded feminine energy in a male has learned connection equals emotional labor. So love is exhausting. Not because you're draining him. It's because he never learned self-regulation. Like for real, for real. That's because he uses relationships as emotional therapy, soothing, grounding, and regulation. He will find partners to do this work for him. And that's too much weight for any partner to carry, unless that partner is incredibly wounded themselves. So if the partner won't carry it, he's gonna pull back. He's gonna need space and he's gonna shut down. Not because he stopped caring, it's because he doesn't have the emotional bandwidth. Okay, so then how does he heal? Is there a happy ending to this shit? Maybe, but it means loving slower. It doesn't mean loving less. He has to learn. Pace your emotional sharing. Sit with your own motherfucking feelings. Self-soothe. Build internal safety. Stop outsourcing your regulation, sir. And differentiate love from rescue. Because real love isn't supposed to drain you. It stabilizes you. Okay, action steps for men in the wounded feminine energy, and then action steps for women who love these men. For the men, pause before oversharing. Ask, am I connecting or am I unloading? Build your own emotional rituals like meditating and breath work. Stop trauma bonding as intimacy and learn how to hold yourself first, not numb yourself. Hold yourself. Okay, for the ladies, don't rush emotional bonding. Watch that pacing versus the passion. Do not become that man's therapist. Hold some boundaries around the emotional labor, because that's heavy. And also, let him self-regulate. Let him handle it. The wounded feminine energy in a man does not love too much. It's just loving uncontained. And uncontained love always spills. And if he can learn to hold himself, then it stops hemorrhaging into relationship. Then love can be safe, stable, sustainable. And that's all we want, right? Love that lasts forever. Just go.